everyone, my name is Jessica. I'm a wildlife interpreter out here at Turpentine Wildlife Refuge. Welcome back to Wildlife Wednesday. So today we are going to be taking a look at what it means to be a true sanctuary. A sanctuary is a place of refuge or safety. Unfortunately, the term sanctuary is not regulated by any governing body, meaning that anyone can call themselves a sanctuary even if they're not. This really leads the general public to wonder, well, how do I tell the difference between a true sanctuary and a pseudo sanctuary or a roadside zoo? First of all, a true sanctuary will never buy, breed, sell, or trade any of their animals. We are a forever home for the neglected and the abused. This is their last stop for life. A true sanctuary will also never allow hands-on interaction with their exotic carnivores. Team members will only come in contact with the animals if they are sedated for medical care. True sanctuaries will provide the highest level of care in all aspects, from diet to veterinary care to the habitats that they live in. Look at their accreditation. Ideally, you want to be supporting facilities that are accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. These are the places that provide the highest level of care under the strictest of guidelines. But let's dig a little bit deeper, and let's take a look at where the animals we rescue are actually coming from. Pseudo facilities, or roadside zoos, exist only to make a profit. The animals under their care are rarely, if ever, cared for properly. Oftentimes, their enclosures are dilapidated, with no clean water, poor diets, little to no veterinary care, they're cub petting, and this leads to the animals suffering until the day they are hopefully rescued. Medical conditions such as intestinal parasites, mange, malnutrition, they're all common among our rescues. But sometimes the animal's condition is even more debilitating. Issues such as metabolic bone disease, neurological problems, arthritis, dental disease, and so much more. We have 3 tigers here. Their names are Blackfire, Peyton, and Rockland, who we rescued when they were just a few months old from a roadside zoo in Colorado back in 2016. These cubs had metabolic bone disease from cub petting and malnutrition, to the point their back legs were full of fractures. They could barely walk, crawling on the ground, and they were living in constant pain. After months and months of intense care and medication, the cubs grew strong and they're doing great today. Chief, a then 13-year-old lion, who we rescued from a pseudo facility in Indiana, was emaciated by the time he was found. He was severely dehydrated, malnourished, he had worms, and many other health issues. White tigers Thurston and Mama Shakira were once used in magic shows in Vegas. Their previous owners had them 4-paw declawed, so they have no claws on any of their feet. Thurston had his canine teeth shaved down to make him safer. All of them are doing great today, but they got lucky. There are thousands more just like them suffering in roadside zoos all over the United States. Their animals are being speedbred, they're neglected, and they're thrown away. Their lives matter and their voices need to be heard. Help us put an end to this by supporting the Big Cat Public Safety Act. This is a bill that would put an end to the cub petting industry within these roadside zoos. It would save so many lives. It would put an end to the very reason those facilities exist. We love our animals with our whole hearts, but we shouldn't know them. They should have been born in the wild. It is not fair for them to endure the abuse that they have. Visit tcwr.org/advocacy for more information on the Big Cat Public Safety Act. Being a true sanctuary means getting to watch an animal who has been neglected take a breath for the first time in their lives when they realize they're finally safe. We see a cat that we once weren't sure was going to make it because of the abuse it once endured, stretched out, belly up in their habitat, soaking up the sunshine. We see an animal who has never felt the grass beneath their paws take their first steps into a grassy habitat. It's really just amazing to see, and that is what being a true sanctuary is all about. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's Wildlife Wednesday. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more educational videos each week.